morning once again. Just to correct the, I'm not preparing for curriculum, I'm preparing for the proposal submission. So we don't have too much expectations. Okay, so my topic is development of a framework to improve small, micro, medium, and enterprises manufacturing capacity. So throughout the presentation, I'll be referring to them as SMMs. I find it difficult to say it, but it's the shorter version of small, micro, medium enterprises. Okay, so SMMs are key drivers to the growth, to the economic growth, as they contribute about 34% of the GDP in South Africa. So this is just to substantiate that these businesses are very important and they are big and they are contributing a lot to our economy. And the SMMEs in the manufacturing industry, more particularly in the railway space, do not have sufficient manufacturing capability to support the buying firm. So in this case, the railway manufacturing will be referring to Gibela. So these SMMEs do not have that capacity to be able to support the ramp up which Gibela is going under. And the manufacturing industry depends greatly on suppliers to achieve the intended final manufactured product. So when we talk about manufacturing firms like Gibela or any other automotive, basically these firms are just assemblers. Whatever they put out there, it's a combination of parts which are coming from different suppliers. So that's why I mentioned that suppliers are very important when it comes to a manufacturing business. And for industries like Gibela, there are economic development commitments where we need to support these small businesses in operational and financial capacity, especially the black-owned enterprises for Gibela. The assembly part sourcing strategy that Gibela follows is that it will follow a ramp up of from 23% to 57% in the last year of delivery when it comes to sourcing of parts in the SMEs. So there are other local content commitments, but here are specified only for the sourcing strategy. And this therefore means that there should be a high availability of local SMEs, suppliers with skills and capacity to be able to support the manufacturing of the trains for the project. And majority of these SMEs in the industry are jobbing shops or job shops. When I mention job shops, I'm talking about companies that are used to doing products on a once-off fashion, but not on a serial mode, as what Gibela will need, because Gibela will be building trains over a period of time. So they will need to be doing the same parts over and over again for the period of the project. But however, currently they are set up as job shops. So my problem statement is that, as I've mentioned, SMEs play an important role in manufacturing industry in South Africa, acting as suppliers and original equipment manufacturers or OEM. However, they do not have enough manufacturing capacity to satisfy the need at Gibela with the components of building the rail car and supporting services. This is due to their environment, which I mentioned that it's a jobbing setup, and it creates shortages for Gibela and poor business support whenever we need parts. And the aim of this project is to develop a framework which will improve the railway or rail car manufacturing capacity of the SMEs in South Africa. And this is how we're going to achieve the aim. The objectives are set out as follows. We'll evaluate the current manufacturing capacity status of the SMEs locally and internationally using manufacturing reports, journal articles, and case studies. And then we'll conduct and analyze manufacturing capacity studies for a sample of SMEs in the railway space in South Africa, and also investigate and assess the capacity growth path of the businesses that are no longer SMEs but they are a bit more mature, just to learn from them, and then establish a suitable framework that can be used to improve the manufacturing capacity of SMEs in the railway space. Okay, I've mentioned how we're going to conduct the research. So I'll explain more on the relevance and the benefits of this study. This study will help to improve the OTIF, or the on-time full and on-time delivery of material to the buying firm, which in this case is Gibela. Because currently, if a supplier cannot make enough of what the customer wants, it will make it impossible for them to be able to deliver the material in time. And whenever they are late, it means that we are late also as Gibela to deliver the train to the customer, which is present. It will also improve the maturity of SMMEs to be more sustainable. Also looking at the concept of smart thinking. And then it will also help the SMMEs to reduce cost, because at the moment for them to be able to keep up with the ramp up, they need to invest in overtime or make to store, which it's money clearing inventory, and also it can lead to poor quality because they are not used to doing the same thing over and over again. And then lastly, it will help to support the production ramp up for the buying firms. As it stands, Gibela, the project has just started. Most of them are okay, but as we are going up, getting up ready for the maximum ramp up, which is 6 trains a month, most of the suppliers will not be able to make it. Hence, we need to start preparing and finding solutions for them to be able to support the business. Okay, so just acknowledgement, I would like to acknowledge TUT, Gibela, and the NRF as I'm starting on this research. I believe that going forward they'll be able to assist me in completing the research so that we can find solutions to assist this railway manufacturing SMEs. I haven't chose them, but then already we have a set of companies that Gibela is working with, which are classified as SMEs and black-owned and black-women-owned. So on that, I will make a sample, not looking at one commodity. So I'll check ones who are doing like maybe subsystem works, some who are doing sheet metal work, like a variety, so that I don't only focus on one specialty. Yes, there is. But what is happening is that for over 3 decades or so, this industry has been very, very non-active at all. So that's why we're trying, as this Gibela project started, we are revitalizing. Yes, the industry. So people have been there, but because there was no business, they went and do other things. So they are slowly coming back into this.
So what I'm trying to get is then there's actually a point of reference to move from as you do your research in terms of how was the manufacturing industry then compared to, I'm sure it might have been to an extent where it was a wholly government-owned industry or something like that compared to what it needs to be now in terms of having multiple non-government players.
There won't really be much, because remember with this Gibela project there's a special mandate that we need to use certain type of suppliers. So if we didn't have that mandate, I don't think we'd be sitting with this challenge. Look at other businesses like Bombardier. They are doing a similar product like us, but they might not be going through these challenges because their project doesn't impose to them that they need to support SMEs, so they can always go to France or wherever and buy material from.